Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Raw Truth on the Mental Health Diaries. I hope you're all doing well. Today's video, I'm going to do what I didn't do last video last week. If you remember, I was going to talk about some mental health facts and figures. I forgot to do that because I started rambling on about other shit. But yeah, I will get that done today. And we'll talk about mental health and where it is, how it is for everyone, and how it is for myself, and what we can do going forward to support each other and support us ourselves as a community to help other people and raise other people up, because it's important to understand that we can't do this alone. Despite having to have some self accountability, you also have to have the help of your peers as well. So we will get into that, and as always, we will keep it raw, we will keep it honest, and we will keep it true. So before I get into the mental health facts and figures that I want to discuss, because they are shocking, they are up to date as well. I've done my homework. These are facts and figures for 2024 so far, and they are very eye-opening, and it does show how big of a mental health pandemic is going on at the moment. So, yeah, we'll get into that in a minute. But first of all, I want to be honest with where I'm at. And I want to be honest as a content creator. I want to be honest as someone who is trying to create a channel, create an influence, create a community. And I want to be as honest as I can with my audience and the people who interact with my videos. My mind is a living hell at the moment. It's extremely dark. It's full of sick thoughts that shouldn't really happen in a human being's mind, and all aimed at myself, not at no one else. This is all about what my mind thinks of me, and it's very dark. It's very cold. It's very unforgiving. It's very unwavering. Um, and I want to get upset about that, but I can't, because I feel so empty and numb to it, because I feel so used to it. How sad is that? That I am now used to feeling the way I feel. It's fucking sad, isn't it? That I feel that way. Um, you know, I've cried so many tears uh, over the last couple of years since February 2022, when I had my mental breakdown, that I've literally run out. And I can't get upset anymore. I can't get emotional towards my mental health because I'm so fucking used to it. And that I want to be sad about that, and I want to be upset about that. But you know, I'm at the sad point in my life where I've accepted that that's what my life is going forward. If it is to go forward, um, you know, it's really hard to explain to someone who doesn't really know what I'm talking about. But people out there who are suffering with mental health will know that being trapped inside your own head is the worst place you can be. And that's where I feel I am, trapped inside my own head, and I'm unable to feel. I'm unable to express my emotions about how I'm feeling, because my mind is in control. And it's always about self harm. It's always about suicide, and it's always about how bad my life is. And I want that to change. And I'm fighting an inner battle with my head every single day of my life. My heart wants one thing, but my mind wants another. And it's really challenging to admit that I don't see a future for myself. I don't see a way out of this fort. I don't see a way out of this prison that's inside my mind. Um, I had counselling earlier in the week, and twice. I had one Monday, and another one Tuesday. But um, you know, and my counsellor was talking about being grateful, and even being grateful for the small things that you might think just are just minimal, but marginal gains. She was telling me, but it's hard to be grateful for a life that you don't want. It's hard to be grateful for a life where you don't feel like you have a lot to offer. Um, I want to believe in myself and I want to be able to get over these things, but I really hope the talking therapies alleviate some of that stress and some of that pain. And I really hope the PTSD treatment happens soon, because um, I really need to let go of these flashbacks and these nightmares that I have. Um, because I think as soon as those get dealt with, I'll be able to focus on my mind and my mindset and how I'm feeling to what's actually happening in my head. I can work through the traumas. I can push through the trauma. I can feel it. I can be in it. I can embrace it. Um, but as it stands, it's really hard sometimes just to get out of bed and live another day because they're the same. They're the same. Um, and nothing changes, and it's always bad luck. It's always bad news. Um, and I'm not saying that's just happening to me. It's not. It's happening to many people worldwide, and there's so many people suffering in silence, like I am. But I'm not being silent anymore. I'm trying to be as honest as I can with the state of my life. Um, I don't want to pull any punches. I don't want to hide away from the fact that I'm struggling. I want people to see that maybe recovery is possible. Maybe I can turn things around. Maybe I can make this channel something. Maybe I can have a big YouTube channel and be a big influencer. You know, who knows? But what I definitely need to do is try and turn my mind from darkness to light, turn my mind from hate to love, turn my mind from negativity to positivity. That's something I'm really finding hard to do. And another thing I'm willing to admit, I struggle. I struggle to be really proud of myself. I find it hard to be proud of myself. Um, you know, I should be proud that I've been speaking on YouTube for 2 years. You know, I should be proud that I've got just under 2,000 subscribers. I should be proud that um, I'm nearly on 1.25 million views. Um, but I'm not. I find it hard to give myself credit. I find it hard to give myself a pat on the back. And I find it hard to respect the person that looks back at me in the mirror. And I can't emphasize the fact of how dark my mind is. And it shouldn't happen. And I hope with talking therapies and with my mental health well-being walks, they do help, those walks. I hope you've enjoyed those videos that I've put up. There will be a weekly episode of our mental health well-being walk in different places, so make sure you check those out. But it is something to see that people are struggling just because they can't find a positive word anywhere. They can't find any positive encouragement anywhere. It's it makes me it makes me sad that we live in a world where people want to see you fail rather than want to see people succeed. People would rather watch someone fail than watch someone succeed. And if you suffering like I am, and you have zero respect for yourself like I do, and you feel like you're not worth anything, if you feel like you can't be anything, if you feel like your mind is telling you to, end, this suffering, I'm there with you. I'm right there with you, and we should be in this together. Um, that's as blunt and as honest as I can be, with how my mind is. Um, and it took a lot for me to go live again today because you know it's it's challenging to keep going every single day, and you know I don't know how many more days I can keep going, but you know you tell yourself tomorrow's going to be a better day, and you tell yourself better days are coming, and they just don't come. So how long do we have to wait for these better days, and how long do we have to wait for these better times? Um, who knows? It must be God's plan for me to go through this, and I really hope one day I can come out the other side and share that with you, and see you at the top. Um, because mental health is a process. Mental health isn't the destination; it's the journey. And fortunately, right now, I'm going through rough waters, and it's really challenging for me to um, be here every day and continue. But there's a little bit left inside me that still wants to do content, still wants to speak about mental health, still wants to try and inspire other people, and that's the side I'm holding on to. That's the side that is a part of me that can grow um, one day and can learn to be stronger against the negativity. So I hope that I can be I hope I can have a big YouTube channel one day. I hope I can have some sort of influence where I can help other people go through the same things that I am, because I've been there, worn the t-shirt, and come out the other end. That's what I hope one day, and I'm sure God will bless me with those one day if I just hang in there. If I just hang in there and stay strong and keep moving forward, I'm sure one day God will bless me with some sort of balance and success, where I can be proud of myself, where I can look in the mirror and respect the person that looks back in the mirror, and where I can not only help myself, but I can help other people. Because I think we raise a few levels if, as a human being, if we help other people, because that's food for the soul. Um, so ultimately, I'm gonna use that side of that part of me that wants to do those things to fight the mental health issues and fight the PTSD and fight the depression and fight the anxiety and hypertension disorders that I have. That's the side of me I want to learn about. That's the side of me I want to grow, and that's the side of me I want you to see evolve over time on YouTube. So, that is the raw truth. That is me being as blunt and as honest as I can about where I'm at with my mental health. I will continue to challenge and fight back, and I hope one day I can go live to you on YouTube and say, we did it, we made it, and together we can make a change. I hope that day comes, and I pray for that day every single day of my life. So let's hope things change in the future, and let's hope for better times ahead, not just for me, but for everyone else as well. Because, you know, every story is unique, every story matters, and it is very eye-opening to know that we can't change the past, but we can start where we are and change the future. So together on YouTube, and follow me on TikTok as well, because I am on TikTok as well. Mental Health Diaries at Mental Health Diaries 205. Follow the journey on there as well. It's all about mental health positivity. I try to help other people as well as helping myself, because talking can also be part of your recovery. Talking is a good medicine, and I have two great counselors at the moment who are working extremely hard to get me away from those suicidal thoughts and those negative, depressive um, urges to hurt myself. So let's see how that goes. And I'm really putting the work in with not just one but two counselors now to try and save my mind from extinction. So that's where I am. That is the raw truth of where I am. I'm so numb and cold to life now. I cannot get upset about it. All I can do is be honest, and that is honesty from a middle-aged man who is struggling with his mental health. And if I can be open and honest and talk about it, then you can do it as well. If you're suffering in silence and you are feeling that depressed, like I do, please reach out and talk to someone. Suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Please reach out. Don't suffer in silence. That was the raw truth about me. Now let's get into some facts and figures that I think we should all be aware of early into 2024, because we need to do a lot better to change these facts and figures. Every fact and figure that I give you has been, I've done my homework. I've got the facts. They're all available online for you all to see and read. These are fact checked. These are shocking statistics of where the world is with their mental health. So, and I wrote these down because, like I said, I've done my homework. So these, so far, are the mental health statistics for 2024. Anxiety affects 284 million people worldwide. That's 284 million people worldwide suffer with anxiety. Depression affects 264 million people worldwide. So 264 million people are suffering with depression. Bipolar affects 46 million people worldwide. Eating disorders affect 16 million people worldwide. Schizophrenia affects 20 million people worldwide. And 970 million people worldwide have a mental health or substance abuse disorder. Not 970 million. That's just short of 1 billion people in the world either suffer with a mental health or substance abuse disorder. That is why there is a mental health pandemic, and we don't see it, and the government are not seeing it. People are losing their lives to mental health problems, and we're not doing enough for it. We're not talking about it enough. We're not raising the subject enough. We're not challenging the government enough to get these figures down. Over 700,000 people per year lose their life to mental health disorders or take their own life. Too many. It cannot continue. And while I'm still here, and while I'm still going through my mental health problems, and if I'm still alive and I'm still breathing, I will try and help those people who think they're on their own, but they're not. If you're breathing, you're still alive. So keep breathing. As long as you got breath inside you, you're alive. So keep breathing. Keep moving forward. But let's shout about these figures, because 970 million people worldwide have a mental health or substance abuse disorder. That's disgusting. Why ain't we trying to get these figures down? Why ain't the NHS in the UK putting more money into the mental health sector to try and combat this? And I know how bad the mental health sector is in the UK, because I'm on a waiting list for PTSD treatment. I'm on the waiting list for counselling on the NHS, because the two counsellors I have, one I have to pay for myself, and the second one is through a Christian charity. So, I'm not even getting any help from the NHS, because the assessment I had is being investigated because of the complaint I made about the last one. I know how poor the mental health care is in the UK, but 970 million people worldwide are feeling the same way as me, and this needs to stop. And those 970 million people need to know about the mental health diaries. Those 970 million people need to know that I'm here for them, that my channel is here for them, and they're not going through it alone. I'm going through it with you as well. You are not on your own. So please don't think that you are, because you're not. We need to get these figures down, and we need to change these figures. It is estimated mental health disorders attribute to 14.3%. That's 14.3% of deaths worldwide, or approximately 8 million deaths each year. So approximately 8 million deaths each year attribute to mental health disorders. Shocking. 8 million people attribute to some sort of mental health disorder death. Shocking. And you can check all these figures because they're online for everyone to read. What we do have coming up soon is Mental Health Awareness Week, which is in June. And the theme for this year, every year there's a different theme for each mental health week. The theme for this year's mental health week is movement. So it's all about getting out there, walking, exercising, playing sports, getting involved with nature, that sort of thing. That's why I do our well-being walks on YouTube, where I record a video of me walking in a lovely area that you can experience the views with me. So movement is the theme for Mental Health Week 2024, coming up in June. On the 1st of February, it is Time to Talk Day, which is a national campaign run by Mind and Time to Change Wales to bring communities together to tackle discrimination and stigma that still surround mental health. So look out for those two key dates coming up soon this year. That's the 1st of February, Time to Talk Day, and in June is Mental Health Awareness Week, and the theme for that week is movement. 1 in 4 people will experience a mental health problem now. 1 in 4. And 1 in 6 people will experience a common mental health problem like anxiety or depression. So those are the facts. And those are the undisputed facts of where we're at with our mental health sector in the UK and worldwide, because nearly 1 billion people worldwide are suffering with some sort of mental health disorder, and that is on the governments to get these figures down and help these people and support these people, because that's not on. That is not on at all. And I don't want change just for me. I want change for everyone. Because all those people are suffering just like I am, and I know what it's like. And that shocks me that there's that many people that feel as lonely as I am in the world. There's that many people that feel as depressed as I am in the world. There's that many people in the world that feel self-hatred toward themselves, just like I do. So yeah, those are shocking mental health statistics for 2024 so far. And those are the things that we need to get down. Those are the things that we need to change. And those are the things that have to change. And we can't do that alone. Only together can we change things. Only together can we make this channel a catalyst for change. Because that's important too. The message don't reach that many people if no one's watching, viewing, or sharing the videos. We need the message to reach many people. So view the videos, subscribe, bottom right hand corner, share the mental health diaries. Let's get talking about mental health. Let's try and get these numbers down ourselves, as well as pushing government leaders across the world to tackle the mental health pandemic the way they should be doing it. Exactly like they did with COVID. They need to look at ways and strategic ways to get these figures down, because they're only going to rise. They're only going to rise with the state of the healthcare system in the UK. And I don't know what it's like in America, but the figures are high in America as well. So it's not just here, it's worldwide. It's a global pandemic. Mental health for sure is in a pandemic, but it's still surrounded by stigma and discrimination, and that's what we need to challenge. That's what we need to tackle, and that's what I try to do every day that I create content for the Mental Health Diaries YouTube channel. That's what I try to do to help myself to verbalize what's going on in my head, but also show that if I can talk about my feelings and my problems and what's going on in my mind, that anyone can do it. You just have to find that courage. The first step is acceptance that you need help. The second step is acknowledging the help and embracing the help. And then the third step is confidently talking about what you're going through, because your story matters. You matter. You are enough. I have it on my hoodie. You are enough. And on the back it says, the world is a better place with you in it. And that's true. The world is a better place with you in it. Don't ever forget that. The world would be lost without you. Don't ever underestimate the hole your absence would leave. It's easy for me to encourage other people and hate on myself, because that's what I do. If I practice what I preached, maybe I'd be in a better state. I'm not. I have self accountability. I know it's on me, but what I'm trying to do is help other people as well. So, it's all about growing and embracing the fact that we all evolve and we can all change. It's never too late to change. It's never too late to be successful. It's never too late to change direction. And that's what I hold on to. Because life is made for a higher purpose, and life is a blessing, and every day that you have another day in life is a gift and should be treated as so. And we need to count every single blessing that we have, because some people don't have the gift of life. Some people don't have a gift of another day. And let me tell you this: if you've made it through any sort of mental illness or addiction and you come out the other side, you have something in here and in here that no one can take away from you, and that's mental resilience. So well done you if you've come out the other side. Well done you for hanging in there. I'm proud of you, and you should be proud of yourself. We made it another day. Another day down. Tomorrow's another one. Let's go again. And let's keep going. I'm stuck in this sick prison that I'm stuck in. This sick mind that wants to hurt me. This sick mind that wants me to end my life. That needs to change. We can change what's in here, but you have to be resilient and you have to be strong. You inspire me when you view one of my videos, or when you leave a like, or when you leave a comment. Do you know how much of a boost that gives me? It gives me such a boost that someone's taken the time out of their day to watch something I've done or like something that I've done. That lifts me up. So keep lifting me up and lift us up to where we all belong. Keep doing that. Let's have a drink here. Second. Yeah. So yeah, you know, let's keep going together. Someday the tide will change, and someday the wind will blow in our direction, hopefully. Of course, we will have and still will go through tough times. But tough times make tough people, and you're tough enough because you're still here. And I'm proud of you for still being here. I need to be proud of myself. That is my challenge. That is my cross to bear. But I'm proud of you for still being here another day. Thank you for getting involved with the channel. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for liking or commenting or watching my shorts. You don't know how much that means to me, and you all are an inspiration to me who are viewing this content. And you all inspire me to be better, and you all keep inspiring me to come on here and do these videos for you and be as honest as I can. I don't hide the fact that I'm struggling. It is what it is. This is my life. There is no point in trying to make out my life as something that it's not. What is the point? Life's too short. I need to admit what I'm going through and push through what I'm going to come out to come out the other side. And that's easier said than done, but it can be done. I just want a bit of luck for us all, really. Not just for me, but for everyone. For everyone trying to create something on YouTube. For everyone that is trying to do something good. For everyone that's trying to come back from places that they never should have come back from. I want a bit of luck for those people. It's not much to ask for. A bit of peace and a bit of happiness in life. That's not enough. That's not a lot to ask for out of life. A bit of peace and a bit of happiness. But it is on us. So we need to hold ourselves accountable for our life and work through our issues to become better and build a character that allows us to grow and be open to growth. Because if I can have a YouTube channel, then you can have a YouTube channel. Granted, it's not a big YouTube. It's not. I haven't got a big YouTube channel. I'm not some. I haven't got 10,000 subscribers or whatever. What I have got is a platform that allows me to get what's in my head out and verbalize. I can hear myself saying it, and I understand what I'm going through because I'm verbalizing what's in my head, and that's important to me. If you guys enjoy it, oh well, not enjoy it. If you guys resonate with it and watch the videos, then that's amazing, and that makes me feel so good. And it really makes my day that some of you have watched, some of my content, and you inspire me every day to keep coming on here. And I can't thank anyone enough who's ever watched one of my videos or supported the channel. To all my subscribers, thank you for supporting the Mental Health Diaries, and thank you for supporting me, and thank you for supporting mental health, because I didn't believe in myself, but you believed in me. And 2 years on, I'm still on YouTube, and I still have a channel that I push content out on every single day to try and make my life better, to make my mind better, and to inspire you and other people around the world that we can do anything we put our minds to. Nothing is impossible, because in that word is the word possible. So you can do this, we can do this. And I've even inspired myself a bit today after talking. At the start of the video I was really fucking down, but as I've verbalized and as I've talked through it, and I'm starting to get a bit inspired by that, by my own words. Never underestimate the power of a conversation, and never underestimate the power of talking, because as simple as it may be, as simple as this statement is, this is the way it should be. People should help people. As simple as that is, as simplistic as that is, that should be the backbone of our society. That should be the backbone of our communities. People helping people, but it doesn't. And I don't know what's wrong with the world. Um, you know, but I can only fight my own battles. I can only fight battles that are in my head. But I'm willing to try and do that in a public forum and inspire other people to keep talking about mental health. Because I don't feel like anyone should suffer in silence, and I don't feel like anyone should ever feel that they're on their own when there are so many ways to connect to other people through social media these days. YouTube, X, TikTok, Instagram, whatever social media apps that you have a chance to reach out to someone and talk. So don't lose that. Don't ever let that go. Find your voice and show them who you are. Because if you choose, and you do choose, if you choose to be anyone in this world, be yourself. Because choosing to be you is the hardest thing you'll ever do. Because you'll want to pretend to the world that you are something they want you to be. Don't be the person the world wants you to be. Be the person that you want to be, and embrace who you are. Because who you are is your power. That's what makes you special. Never forget that. Never forget that. All this bollocks in the world today, everything that's going on, the heartache across the world with the wars and everything that's going on in the world today, don't lose yourself in the rat race. Still work on yourself. Still do things for you that make you happy. And that is the raw truth. That is the raw truth. Do things for you, and do things that make you happy. And embrace change. Because if we don't embrace change, we stay where we are. Embrace change and move forward with your life. In whatever you decide to do something that makes you happy. Do something that inspires you, and do something that leaves a positive impact on the world. and try to be. I think we can all try and be better human beings towards each other. I'm no saint. Believe me, I know. I've been a prick. I've been a cunt. I've been a knob. Throughout my life, I've played many different roles. And I'm honest enough to know that I haven't been the best of people. I have self-reflected and self accountability for the fact that I'm far, 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 far from perfect. But so is everyone. No one's perfect in this world. We've all made mistakes and we've all done things that we're not proud of, and we would all change things that we've done in the past if we can. But we can't. What we can do is grow from those times in our life, because all we really have in life are moments in time, and those moments in time stick together and form your life. So use those moments as lessons in how to be a better person tomorrow. What are we doing today to make ourselves better human being for tomorrow? The work we put in today will prepare us for tomorrow. Invest in yourself, invest in your beliefs, and believe in your own brand, and believe in what you're doing, because persistence will pay off one day and you will succeed. And one day you will be able to sit there and say, I did it. You will be able to do that one day. You will have your time in the sun. You will have your time in the light. You may think the light's far away, but keep shining. And the brighter you shine, the brighter your light. Never give up on that, and never give up hope. Don't be like me. Don't be as dark as I am. Don't be as depressive as I am. Be better than me. Be better than me. Don't be bitter. Be better. Bitterness only consumes you. Hate only consumes you. Envy only consumes you. Be better, not bitter. Don't let life stop you from living life. And don't be torn down by people criticizing you, because their opinions of you are not your business. Your business is you. They can have whatever opinions they want to have. We live in a world of free speech, but don't let it affect you, and don't let it stop you from doing what you want to do. And don't let it stop you from being who you want to be. And don't let it stop you from acknowledging what you've been through and acknowledging how far you've come. Because for every day that you survive, every day that you've woken up, 100% of those days you've beaten life, because you're still here. So you're stronger. You're more stronger than you will ever know, and you're more capable than you will ever believe. But you can do it. You can do it, and you will do it. One day we'll see each other at the top. One day we'll see each other with a peaceful mind, and one day we'll share in some sort of success, whether it be on YouTube or whatever. I just hope one day you wait for me at the top. One day I hope you take me to the top by viewing my videos and growing the channel and being part of something that is supposed to be good. And I want it to be good. I want it to be a force for change, and I want it to be something that I can be proud of, and something that you can be proud of, and something we can all say we were a part of. Life begins when you let it begin. Life stops when you let it stop. If you're breathing, you're living. So don't stop breathing. If you're breathing, you're alive. So don't stop. Do not stop breathing. Do not keep waking up, and do not keep pushing forward, because eventually you will get your return and you will get your rewards, but God will bless you that everything that you deserve, everything that you've ever prayed for, God will bless you one day for going through everything that you've been through. Everything that you're going through now, or everything that we're going through now, ultimately we're going through it It was meant to happen in order for it to change us, to mold us into the person that we were meant to become. But if we quit, we will never become the person that we're meant to be. Whatever you're going through now is meant to happen. Everything happens for a reason. We just sometimes don't understand the reason, and sometimes we feel like we're hard done by the reason. But be the solution, not the problem. Be part of the solution and use it as fuel and motivation to build your character and keep going. And that's the truth. That is the raw truth. And the raw truth is, we are all our own artists. We are our own authors of our story. You can't change the chapters that you've written, but you can change the chapters yet to be wrote. So do not give up. Keep pushing. Keep moving forward. Get the help that you need, like I'm doing. If you can't find help on the NHS or anywhere else, go to mental health charities. They will help you. They help me massively. You are not alone, and we can do this together. You will not have to suffer in silence. Reach out, because there is someone out there willing to listen. The Samaritans are willing to listen. I'm willing to listen. You can email me anytime and we can arrange a Zoom call. I will listen to your mental health issues. I'm not a qualified doctor. I'm not a qualified therapist. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, as a human being, I will listen to you, I will validate you, and I will let you know that you were seen and that you were heard, because ultimately that's what we all want. If you need to talk to me or you need to talk to someone, I'm making myself available to you. Email me. My email is attached to my account information on my channel, the homepage of my channel. Email me and we will arrange a Zoom call, because I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to help, even though I'm not qualified in psychology. What I am is living proof that you could still go through mental health disorders and still help other people. I can listen to you and I can understand you and I can resonate with you, with what you're going through. And the Mental Health Diaries is a channel for you, as well as it is for me. It's a channel for you. And it's a channel for everyone to feel safe and talk about mental health. Absolutely is, for sure. That's what I want. That's what I want this channel to be, and that's what I hope one day you guys make it, because I can only keep producing content. That, I'm doing my part. The second part of it is you guys watching the videos, sharing the videos, and growing the channel. Because by you subscribing and by you viewing videos, you're making the Mental Health Diaries message bigger. And that's what we all need to do. We need to work together to get those figures down and those statistics down. And we need to work together to live in a place where we can all feel comfortable and safe, and engage with each other about what we're going through, because your feelings are valid. You are enough now, then, and always. You will always be enough, and the world is a better place with you in it. Look after yourself, look after your family and friends, and I'll speak to you all soon on The Raw Truth and the Mental Health Diaries. Goodbye.